Yo, Akasan, y'all. Hey, it's me, Akasan. Yo, we got breaking news. I'm playing League of Legends right now, y'all, but yo, we got breaking news here. Breaking news. Yo, yo, look, I don't know if you can see it. Breaking news. Letitia Wright fired from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, y'all. Bullshit. No, is it April 1st? No way. No way. Comic book cast. Hold on. Let me check Twitter. No, you know what? Let's watch the video. Let's just watch the video. Whoa. She's had some
In the
problems.
past couple of months, we've talked a lot about Shuri, specifically the actress that plays her, and everything that's been said. Previously, we talked about the fact that sometime in August, Wright was injured on the set of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And then there was, of course, travel restrictions and all this that prevented her from making it back to the location in the United States where they were shooting the film, which would have been at the time Atlanta. And then we found out a couple more things and we heard about reports that her injury was much worse than thought. Some people
Bullshit,
thought
though.
that they were covering up for the
Nah,
fact that
yep,
she did not
exactly.
want to get the jab
Exactly.
and was not
Exactly.
going to be allowed back in. And then they shut down production and they're about to open back up sometime next month, reportedly in the first week of January. So things are still all over the place. But now we're hearing they're going to get back to it on schedule without her, as she's been fired.
Yo. I never thought we'd see the day,
So this
dude.
story starts way back in
Right,
July
right.
when
Okay.
production of
Armin will
Black
tell
Panther
you all
Wakanda
about it.
Forever first started.
Yo.
We heard reports by, I want to say it was the Hollywood Reporter, it could have been the Wrap. It was one of the major trades that first reported that she was having some heat on the set with many people involved because she was telling them, don't do this, don't do
Right.
that. It's all this type of movement. It's that, look, I don't want to talk about it here. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the jab, whether you want it or not, whatever you will. Again, there's all sorts of stuff out there. People have opinions, but again, Hollywood operates in a certain manner, and Marvel
Yep.
Studios and the
Yep.
safety and, well, what's demanded by the location you're working at, the people involved with it, and all that. It's like sporting events and everything.
Yeah.
You have to follow the law, or you're gonna get shut down. So they're following the law. And then we heard about this accident, which apparently wasn't that severe.
Right.
And then they started to shoot the rest of the film without her, going on to shoot for 3.5 additional months without her. And from what we understand, they shot pretty much everything that doesn't require her. And then they were going to go back and add her in early January and reshoot some of those scenes where she might have been involved from a different angle. Again, using a body double is commonplace, and reshooting scenes and lines of dialogue when the actor isn't even there is, again, very commonplace. So nothing new here. But we heard that she wasn't going to be allowed in the United States because of the mandates, and now even more mandates and restrictions. So what we're hearing now, and multiple people are now reporting this, is that she's effectively been fired. We're going to find out that when they kick back up into principal photography,
Okay.
aka continue shooting
Right.
the film in January, that they're going to release the statement, much like they released the statement of the shutdown for the holidays, that they've decided that due to personal
Part
reasons
ways,
and
yep.
beliefs and all that, essentially she had to be removed, and they're going to continue to make the film, and they're going to recast Shuri, which all makes sense, honestly. This is nothing shocking, nothing new, nothing that I think would shock anybody to get this announcement soon before it spreads like wildfire on the internet, which it already has. And you would think they would want to lock this news down ASAP, because it could be one of those things that overtakes the Spider-Man news in media in regards to how it's handled,
I
which
don't
could
know about
negatively
that.
affect
I honestly
Spider-Man
don't know
as
about
well.
that.
So again, they're going to have to be real careful about this one and issue some sort of statement soon, I would assume, because the longer they keep quiet, the more chance there is for somebody close to the situation to say something and make it worse. So
Fair enough.
this
Fair
is a
enough. Fair
time-sensitive,
enough.
delicate situation they're in, and let's hope something is announced officially soon.
Wow. So this is a hot topic, y'all. This is a hot topic. I know even people, the people that are watching me right now live on Twitch, we all have very mixed feelings about this situation. But, at the end of the day, it's like, so, not to point them out, but Clover Phoenix, he said, "There's so many ways in 2021 she could still be in the movie without being on the set. Technology can do that easily. What a shame." But here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's kind of like, this is something that was talked about a long time ago when I used to be in a band. I used to be in a band a long time ago, y'all, and we always had a problem with the drummer. It was the craziest thing. It was like we always had a problem with the drummer because it was always the drummers. It's always the drummer in a rock band that like it seems to always be the biggest problem, right? And like the biggest argument we could say was like, look, do we really want to be dealing with you this much, right? To be doing workarounds, scheduling different practice sessions with different people at different times to work around your mood, right? Or wait, hey, look, I got a beatbox over here that can do essentially what you do and not complain, right? Give or take, yes, I know there's a little bit of difference between a live drummer and a beatbox, but it's one of those things. It's like, is it really worth it? Yes, there's so many ways in 2020 that she could be in the movie without being on the set, but is it really worth it at that point? Is it really worth it? This isn't like, look, if you told me that we were going to pull a Crow and we were going to digitize Chadwick somehow or bring back Chadwick so that the T'Challa story can continue. I literally just spent 2 hours earlier for another job of mine listening to AI, literally listening to Ultron on the phone, talking to me, saying the same thing about presidents being assassinated. It's a crazy story. Anyways, but it was a robot, and I had to like decipher which one sounded real, which one sounded more robotic, right? And I got paid for that. Anyways, my whole point is, if you told me you were going to do something like that for Chadwick, I'd be like, you know what? Fair game. But is Letitia really worth it? Not really. That's the thing. Is it really worth spending all that extra money when there's 100 actors out there that are willing to work and get vaccinated and get out there and be part of the program? That's the thing. And that's that. Like she has every right to not get vaccinated. But with that being said, there's risks involved in that, and she is not the face of the Black Panther franchise. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. She knows exactly what would have happened. Like, did she really think that she was going to be able to have everybody bend over backwards for her? And then who knows what else is going on behind the scenes? It's a crazy situation, and the last thing really Marvel wants to be doing is dealing with that kind of situation. And you saw what they did with what's her name, Gina. Like, man, Marvel. Disney ain't got time to be holding hands with people that are not part of the program. You know what I'm saying? So whether you believe in it or not, that's at the bottom line. That's what they're trying. They're trying to make this ship as smooth as possible and gets this program on board. I personally think that they should have recast it, T'Challa, and just gotten a story off the ground like that. But I'm also giving them the benefit of the doubt of just having them try to move along with this and see what a world will be like, what a Black Panther movie will be like without Chadwick around. That was always my biggest concern. If anybody else got replaced, I would not even blink twice, basically. So, it is what it is, man. We'll see what happens. Red Nation, stand up, speak up. What do you guys think about this? I mean, I personally, I wasn't really so hyped about this movie. The only thing I was really concerned about was the fact that T'Challa would not be fighting Namor. From what I've heard, Namor was going to be in the movie. That's all I really wanted. I really wanted the King of Wakanda to go up against Namor for the first time Namor ever shows up in the MCU. I wanted that to happen, and at this moment in time, meh, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. We'll talk soon. Peace.